Alright everybody, welcome back. Sorry for the little bit of delay that we've had getting back over to the game, but was taking a little bit of a breather and been real busy with work, so anyway, what we're going to do on this one is we're probably going to go ahead and start making some changes to the base. I know we briefly talked about that last time. We have a lot more that we can build now, and I think that it's wise that we go ahead and get some of it built and a lot of this stuff organized, and yeah, it just sounds like something to do. So thank y'all very much for the support that we're getting on the series. I'm really loving what I'm seeing coming out of, well, just everything. It's all just a little bit surreal for me because I've actually got a lot of people watching some of the episodes that we come out with, especially the one where I came back to the game. That one's really blown up. I've actually been pretty surprised by it, truthfully. At how well that's doing, at least for my standards. You know, for some other people it may not be that much, but for me, it was a lot. And I cannot thank y'all enough for all the support and all the love that you're giving the series. And we're definitely going to be branching off into some other stuff and going back into some others, and you know, we're going to be improving upon things as we always try to do. But the thing that I have in mind, just so everyone's kind of knowing where my thought process is here, is we're going to keep this room the way it is. I think what we'll do is now we'll go ahead and take out some more of this. We're going to go up more with our roof, so we're going to have to take out some of the roof. We're going to create a whole nother floor, probably go up another couple of walls high, and then make some stairs probably in the middle of the room, right about roughly here, and we'll go up into the next floor. So while we're doing that, let's go ahead and bust this down. And there. I think that's where we're gonna start putting them in. So as far as stairs goes, I can make small stairs. I got 30-degree stairs. I got corner stairs. We probably just want these type right here. We're gonna turn these out, and I think that that's a good spot right there, or right here. I think right there is a good spot, and we'll just move it up from there. Now, I did, just so some people know, I did think about doing this on a stream, but I also was like, well, this gives me a chance to kind of show my process of things. I know it's not necessarily what everyone else would probably do, because, I mean, let's be honest, I'm not the most suave person at building. But I do enjoy making my own base. I enjoy the process that goes along with it. Okay, so now we're on to the floor. Does that connect properly? I think it does. Okay, so let's go ahead and knock that out. Yeah, that's how I wanted that. There we go. And yeah, we are going to cut over into him just a smidge. We're not necessarily invading his privacy, but he's definitely in our way. Now, this is our first video back on after the update. They did do an update here in March, and so I'm excited to see what they've added in, which we might do that this episode as well. We'll just have to wait and see, you know, how things progress, but I'm excited for it. I don't know how many of you actually want to see that or not, but we'll figure that out as we go. Darn. Well, I didn't mean to get rid of that, but the motion of this is really difficult. Why won't that connect? Is it because of that being in the way? It might be. Yeah, I think that's in the way. Well, what we could do... I could bring the stairs up a little bit more and wind them back. You know, I think we'll do that. Let's go ahead and take the stairs. Let's turn them... Make like a winding staircase almost. There's not 2 points of contact. Want that going. Let's do that. See, how much higher do we want to go? Probably a good amount, right? Let's go ahead and knock that out. Let's go here. Just so I can get to the other side here. Okay, there we go. Let's get back into the stairs now. Whole reason I even used that ability, just to do that. That would be a really big ceiling at that point. But I do not mind it. Yeah, I think we'll stop there. That should be high enough for the next floor. So let's go ahead, get out our square tiles here. And there we go. That's where our new roof will go. Am I hitting a build limit or something, or is stuff in the way? I'm thinking stuff's in the way. No. Unstable. Okay. I have to build the beam. Okay. And that's why this one's fine, is because it's connected to something. Okay. I forgot about that. It's been a while since I built. That's why I even built these beams the way they are. Was exactly for that. Will that break? Probably will, won't it? No. Okay. Let's go ahead and delete that. Grab the wood. Now, that beam should be fine. I think what we'll do, delete that side, obviously. And... okay. Sink this through. Let's go ahead and look at our beams. So we want a horizontal beam. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking. And I don't mind these going out a little bit further. That way we can, like, once we build the roof up, we can sort of arch it. Yeah, we're gonna do that for now. It's a little unstable, but it's not like completely. And then let's go ahead and build off of that one. Yeah, that would need more. Which we can do that. Let's go with a vertical thick beam. Do I have a shorter beam that goes top? A thin beam, thick, short. There we go. That's what I was looking for. It's not the straightest thing in the world, but it'll do. We're just making progress to our build here. I do know that we'll have to probably knock this back a little bit, but for now, I think we'll be fine with what we're doing. Also, I don't know how long we'll necessarily play for today. We'll have to wait and see. Is that still unstable? It's still unstable. Why is that unstable? That's crazy. Why is that unstable? I wonder... the beam itself, is that unstable? I mean, it's showing I can build off of that. Why can't I build off of that? Do I need more vertical beams to hold it? It might be the fact I need more vertical beams. Oh, and I missed the jump. Okay, cool. No fall damage. How many more? I'm not entirely sure what I'm requiring here. I may be stupid, I guess. But if I build it there, I mean, those are practically overlapping. Yeah, I don't like the way that looks. There's gotta be a way to get that to go across. Huh. Well, we're gonna figure this out one way or another. Place on the ground to create foundations for a large structure. I guess I could always build back the roof and make it wider? I mean, but I really would like a second floor at some point. I just don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Let me get down here. I guess let me try another beam. Let's try another beam. Does that give it enough stability? Maybe it's the backside that needs the stability and not the front. If that makes sense to anybody. Because see, look, it's saying that my stability's coming from the stairs. At least right there. And that's got no point of stability but one. Right? Man, I'm not the best builder in this game, and it shows. See, but that wouldn't make sense. Ow. That's unfortunate. Well, for those that are wanting to learn how to build in this game, feel free to take my advice and don't follow my instructions. Unless you're willing to sit this out and help me figure this out. So, am I needing a beam right here at this corner? That's the question. See, because it's saying it's stable coming off the beam. So if I use the beam as like the floor connector, maybe that'll help? Yeah, see, but I can only build across the beam. I guess I could do that. Let me grab that. Use this as a standing platform. Yeah, because I don't have to go up as high. I could just do that. This is a learning experience, everybody. We're trying to learn what we're doing here. And trying to help anybody else that might have to go through this as well, or wants to even try to do this. I'm not saying you do. You may even want to build your base somewhere else compared to where I'm building right now. Why can't I move my mouse? I can't move to the side. There we go. Okay. For some reason it was glitching. Alright, so this creates a base. So now I should be able to connect. Okay, I can still connect there. I can't connect there. That just makes me wonder, what am I... See, okay, how can I connect there? That makes no sense. Because I can't connect right there. Can I connect out there? No. I guess because this is solid? Is that where the beam's at? It is. guess I could just make this an attic. At least until I figure out what the heck I'm doing here. Yeah, I can see that works. I don't know how it works, but it works. And I can even go out. It's so weird. How can I do that? But I can't do it on this side. Did I build a beam over here? I did. I built that beam right there. So it's got to be supporting the weight. So if I build another beam... Okay. We're gonna drop down here. We're gonna see about building a beam up off the ground out here to this side here and see what... Great. And of course, now would be the time that bastard comes back. Just hope and pray he doesn't attack our base. It's off kiltered. Well, should have seen that coming. Let me place it there. Okay. So wait, that's connected to that? I don't think so. Hold on. Let me... Now I gotta go to the roof. Oh man, this is gonna be a doozy. Okay, so we're up here now. Can we see? Yeah, we can. Okay, so let's go with a short beam. Do I care if it punches through a little bit? Not really, as long as this works. And it does. That figures. Okay. So, we at least have like a pattern. Yeah, at least have a pattern. I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and cap this walls. Cap them with walls. First, let's go get some more wood. We do have some, thankfully. Yeah. I do know we're heavy, by the way, and that's fine. We're making our move anyway. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see if the walls will even go up. That's actually a really good question. They do. Okay. Now, we'll go ahead and mimic on this side. Now, let's see here. I'll probably put a window there. Just so I could see down. Yeah, put 2 windows there. Unstable. To put a wall there? Why is it unstable to put a wall here? What is that clipping to? How is this unstable? Man, making this work has been a pain. Why is this unstable and this is stable? That doesn't make any sense to me. Well, I'm gonna have to build some roof anyway. So maybe we... Maybe we build over a support beam. We could build it to the building. Yeah, like that. And then we'll build it into the wall to give it more support. Like, I don't know if y'all thought... No! Yeah, I saw that coming. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, what I had in mind was, see right there where that's at? Let's go with a thick beam. If we connect it into the main pillar and do the same with this side, that looks horrible. Again, sorry if this is distasteful to anybody. I'm just new to this. As long as that... I got disease in my stuff too. Okay. As long as it connects, I think we'll be fine. So let's just try to connect it and see what happens. Now that we did that. Ah, finally. Okay, so it was the fact it just wasn't supported enough. We'll go ahead and put a window there. We'll mirror that on this side. We're not completely symmetrical, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and go with some walls. If it'll even let me snap these in, because, yeah, I was about to say, there's no support. Supposedly. Wherever there's support, you're going up. No support. Do I have like a thin piece? I do. Well, it's coming along. Do I take out the middle and put a window? Nah, not right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and try to come off with some roofing off the top of this. Let me guess, unstable? Yep. Unstable. Well, I think what we'll have to do is we'll take... Where's the thin beam? Here's a thin beam. Will you go... Do you go in the wall? I'm gonna actually take this out really quick, just so I can see what this beam does. It does. So anywhere I have a window... There we go. I could put support beams going up to fasten the roof to. That seems like a smart idea. That might even help with this at some point, maybe. And should I also do them off of these? Probably should, shouldn't I? Yeah, probably. Just because we're trying to connect roofing to everything. Okay. So now let's try this roofing. It's unstable. Even though it's connected to the beams. Let's go ahead and add that wall back. Okay. Now let's try to figure this out here. Very quickly. Redo this very fast. I was stupid and fell on my butt. Well, I mean, for now, I need something to support this, which could mean that what I could do is I could put square foundation? No, because I need to run underneath that. See, that wouldn't make much sense. Maybe that's what the poles could be used for. The short ones? No. Let's go with the vertical thin beam. Could attach them. Just like so. Okay, am I glad that didn't hurt? And I just deleted my door. Oh, man. If there was a thing for crashing out just over building, I mean, I would do it, let me tell you. Where the heck is the door? Door. Goodness gracious. Still can't believe I'm having to rebuild that. Okay, back up to the top. Let's go to the other side and do this. Goodness. Okay. Thin vertical beam. Does that show too much through the bottom? No? Okay, cool. Not too bad. It's not too bad. So let me go ahead. Let's try this again. I should be able to put walls. Now. But not on this side. Not on that side. I'm gonna have to build... man. Okay, we're gonna have to figure this out. So, I need that deleted. Let's go ahead and... I'm just gonna pick something so that I can delete this. No, I want just that. There we go. Okay, so now let's delete that one. Now what we're gonna do, go in here to walls. And we're just gonna build these walls up. Okay, and then medium wall to help finish it off. I don't want to go into the roof, so no, we'll need to do that. Have to overlap them. Man, that sucks. I really didn't want to do that. Well, it'll look what it'll look. Go. Then same over here. Ah, dang it. Of course I fell on my butt. I mean, hey, it may not look pretty, but it's our home. And then eventually we're going to be traveling out, because I want to go traveling and see what messes we can get into. Alright, so now that that's done, let's see about fixing the roof. Just a smidge. Now, I need on that side for sure. So let's go ahead and wind step. Now, a medium small crevice. We could probably get that to go in that corner, right? But that doesn't look good. We really just need a tiny bit, but I don't want to go into our... Maybe that? I could do that all the way across. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. See, that doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's not great looking, but it's not horrible. I don't like that it's not the same on both sides, but... have to figure that part out. Well, I think what we'll do is I may just leave it on this right here. I think that's a lot of time spent on this. But we'll come back and we'll finish it later. You kind of understand a little bit of what we're dealing with as far as the building in this game. So it's more of like, now you know, here you go. And then probably next one, or even while we're offline, I'll probably fill in some bones of this, and we'll go from there. I'll just fill in some stuff here and there, and maybe round out this floor, and we'll get to decorating the top the next episode. Of course, I'm gonna fall off right there at the end. But if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that y'all, even though we struggled, bust our way through this, I still like the look a little bit. I'm going to try to make it more symmetrical on this front side on the left here that we're looking at. But for now, it is what it is. But again, if you made it this far, thank you so very much. And I hope that you enjoy the content that we're putting out. And don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. Let me know down below if you made it this far, actually. And I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.